What? The Bruins are on. It's the NHL Winter Classic today. By the way, Happy New Year. All right. All right, I know it's an NFL pick show. I got it. I got it. Playoff time for the NFL. What's going on YouTube and all the NFL YouTube prognosticators and NFL fans everywhere? This is Andrew Warren, back here once again, giving you the NFL wildcard predictions. Check them out. Well, who's in the playoffs right now? Well, last week though, Tennessee's out. The Colts are in because the Colts won on Sunday Night Football, and they're in the wild card. They got the last spot. And Pittsburgh won, but unfortunately, they didn't get any help from Cleveland. So Baltimore beating Cleveland to get to the NFC North. They got in the last play of the game. That was everyone was watching that game, see what would happen. But what goes to show you, Baltimore got the victory. So here they are in the playoffs. And not only that, Philadelphia is in the playoffs. I mean, they needed a loss from the Minnesota Vikings to get in, which they did. So, and the Bears beat them for that, and that was pretty good for Philadelphia's part on that. So they can defend their Super Bowl title, which they owe us that still, even though they helped us out. And my Patriots got the NFC, the AFC second round, the first round bye. So we're number 2 in that seed. And then the number 1 seed in the AFC is the Kansas City Chiefs as they were battling the Chargers to get that division. So what happened though? The Chargers lost and the Chiefs won, which I think the LA Chargers won. Yeah, the LA Chargers did win. Excuse me, but the Chiefs won. So that being then the Chiefs got the NFC North, and the Chargers got the wild card. So pretty much what we're looking at right now for the wild card, we got in the number 4 seed is Baltimore facing the wild card team is the LA Chargers, and then for the NFC South, they're taking on their division rivals, the Indianapolis Colts. So the other 2 wild cards, that's what they're facing off. And Dallas is facing Seattle, which Seattle clinched their wild card spot. Then Dallas got the NFC East. And of course, we got, like we said, Chicago beating Minnesota to get that division, which they clinched out a while back. Now they face Philadelphia, who they helped out to get to the wild card. All right, let's start with the Houston and Indianapolis game on Saturday night at 1:30. I believe that's a 4:00 game, if I remember right. So, anyways, going into this game though, the Colts always had an edge for the Houston, and over the beginning of this rivalry back in 2002, but now all of a sudden it's turning into Houston's way for some reason. I don't know why, but now Deshaun Watson and Andrew Luck in there. That's a really good quarterback rivalry right there with those two. But no, the Colts won. The Indianapolis Colts won 9 in a row. But if this is pretty much going into Bill O'Brien's part though, because if they don't win, he's probably going to be out, I think. So if I remember right though, which that's another part I did forget. A lot of head coaches got fired. Adam Gase from Miami's out. We got finally Marvin Lewis getting out. It's about time for that. And not only that, which Marvin Lewis should have been gone a long time ago. Just saying. I mean, but anyways, though, anyway though, I can't think of his name right now, but Steve Wilkes got fired from the Arizona Cardinals, so he's out. But another rumor has it right now, but it's just rumors. We don't know for sure yet that Mike McCarthy might go there. But if the old saying for that, if you can't beat them, join them. So that's how I feel about them. So every time Green Bay went to Arizona a couple of times, and in one of the division round they lost. And not only that, they they lost in the quarterback duel with Aaron Rodgers and Kurt Warner in the wild card game. So they lost to that one, so can't beat them, join them. So anyways, well, that's all I got to say about all the head coaching right now and see how I feel about that. But let's get on to the picks. Houston and Indianapolis, like I was talking about before, and as I can throw out with that. So now, like I said, the Colts lately, it's been on the edge of that, but I know if Bill O'Brien don't win, it's probably going to be fired, if I'm guessing. So, and I think the winner of that game is probably going to go to, probably to, if Houston wins, they're probably going to go to the New England, face my Patriots. It depends what happens, but if Indianapolis wins, they're for sure though they're probably going to go to Kansas City to face the Chiefs, which would be the third time that's ever happened if that would be the case. But anyways, going to this game, Andrew Luck's having a comeback year. He's having a comeback reel. His arm, they saying his arm might not be the same again. Look what's going on. Look, you gotta give him proposition. You gotta give it to him. So anyways, I think going this, I think Andrew Luck wants it more than Deshaun Watson did that case scenario, but I think this is going to go down to the Colts' way for some reason to keep their winning streak alive. They won 9 straight. In Houston, they have beat some crummy teams as of late, like the disappointed Jacksonville Jaguars and players, teams like that. So anyways, going into this game, I like the Indianapolis Colts. Excuse me. Excuse me. I like the Indianapolis Colts over the Houston Texans, not Astros. But on the line, though, that as of now, the Colts are favored by the Houston Texans are favored by 2.5 points in this game. I'm going to take the Indianapolis Colts side of that. I'm going to take the Colts plus 2.5. So it's an upset pick I'm taking. I'm taking the Colts over the Houston Texans, and I'm taking the Colts -2. Okay, going to the other game is going to be Dallas and Seattle. Going into this, I think going into this game, now Dallas is looking really strong. They took the NFC East. Now they face a wild card Seattle, which they've been on a hot roll as well. So this is going to be an interesting task going into this game, and I think this is going to be a really tough one to chew out for, and I think this is going to be really good. So anyway, though, I think going into this game, Seattle is on fire. They have a young defense, which is really good. So I think this is going to work out for them. So in Dallas, on the other hand, which I believe Ezekiel Elliott just got the rushing title this year, which is pretty good. So I think this is going to be a battle of ground game. I think so. This is going to be decided who has got the better ground game. So I think that's going to be the Colt. Probably Dallas will probably win that, but Russell Wilson will probably win the quarterback in that. I think because Dirk Prescott's not playing really well. So I think what I'm going to go with, the Seattle Seahawks with another upset. I'm going to take the Seattle Seahawks over the Dallas Cowboys. On the line, though, the the Dallas Cowboys are favored by 2.5 points in this game. I kind of like Seattle's view of this game. I think this is going to go Seattle's way. So I like Seattle -2.5. So again, Dallas straight up, on the line, Seattle +2.5. Let's go to the Baltimore Ravens and the LA Chargers. Almost said San Diego again. Anyways, going into this game, I think this game is going to be a tough one. It's going to be a low-scoring game. I think this is the second time they met. Baltimore They met in Week 16 in Baltimore and LA. But it was out in LA, and Baltimore beat the Chargers for that, and it was a big key game for Baltimore. They needed that. Lamar Jackson getting in the playoff run. His first taste in playoffs, so this is pretty good for him. Honestly, Baltimore's defense is really good. And to tell you the truth, I think they can pull something out. Call me crazy, but I think they will. I'm kind of trying. I want to root for Phillip Rivers, though, too, because you never know. But in this case scenario, I like the Baltimore Ravens in this game, getting Lamar Jackson his first playoff win over the LA Chargers. On the line, though, the Baltimore Ravens are favored by 2 in this game. I like that. I'll take that. I'll take the chances. I'll take Baltimore. No, +2.5. Okay, going to the last game of the wild card. The Chicago Bears and the Philadelphia Eagles. Going into this game, the Chicago Bears are run by their defense too, the monster of the Midway. They got the Mitch Trubisky in there, and he goes score like 24 touchdowns, which is not too bad. Not too bad. And not only that, though, they got the face of Nick Foles again, who just bruised his ribs. He'll be playing. So Nick Foles will be in there. The Magic Nick Foles is coming out again in the playoffs to do some high fold to see some kind of crazy things he can do again. It's going to go either way. But I think there's going to be a touchdown difference, I think, and I think this is going to be either way. So anyways, I think Chicago's defense is going to be on the mood because Nick Foles hasn't faced a defense like Chicago, like my Patriots, who don't normally have a good defense in the Super Bowl last year. Now they face a tough defense like Chicago. So I think that's going to be a really tough one to tack out. So I think I'm going to take Chicago over the Philadelphia Eagles. On the line, though, that the Chicago Bears are favored by 6 points in this game. Yeah, it's pretty decent. I'll take that. If this was a higher, like 12 points in there, I probably would have taken Philadelphia's side. I think Philadelphia is going to keep it in the game for a while. So I'm going to do that. So I'm going to take the Chicago Bears minus 6. So once again, straight up, Chicago on the line. Chicago minus 6. And there you go. So I'm gonna go all the recaps again. Now, the Colts over Houston, the Indianapolis Colts plus 2.5, Seattle over Dallas, Seattle plus 2.5, and straight up Baltimore over LA Chargers, Baltimore plus 2, Chicago. Baltimore. Baltimore minus 2, not Baltimore plus 2. Excuse me for that. I correct that. So anyways, once again, Chicago over Philadelphia, Chicago minus 6. That's going to do it for my NFL wildcard playoffs. Okay, NCAA football championship pick. I know I didn't do any bowl games. I apologize. I've been really busy with that, so don't worry. But anyways, going into this game, and the rematch with 3 years in a row, Clemson and Alabama. Last year, Clemson went on top of that. This time, it could be Clemson's turn. We'll see. But anyways, I think either way, but going into this game, I can't really trust Clemson with this game. But Alabama hasn't faced anybody like Clemson before, so this could be a tough game. Right now, this is a pick'em, so what I'm going to do, my heart is saying Clemson, but my brain is saying Alabama, so I'm going to take Alabama over Clemson. On the line, I believe that's a pick'em game. I looked into that. I think that last time I saw that was a pick'em, so I'm going to take Alabama in a pick'em. So if anyone gave me the spread on that, let me know. So, and I'll put the bubble in there. So anyways, that's my college championship pick of the week. Hope you enjoy the college football bowl games. I kind of apologize not doing it. I was really busy with work and things on that. But anyways, shout out this week is Matt the NFL Fanatic. The reason being, gave me another gift card like my good buddy Martin Wrong did. So you know what? This was his card. So I'll give a little big shout out to Matt the NFL Fanatic this week. Till then, this is Andrew Warren signing off. Peace.